Yeah. We back up in here live, man, and we got another hot phone call on the line. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this dude is off the chain. He got all kind of stuff going on. Tonight is about the artists and the entertainers right here on everybodyradio.com, man. I'm just gonna pop this off real quick, answer this phone, and y'all watch who it is. Thank you for calling everybodyradio.com. You're live on the Mr. Buck live show. Who we speaking with?
What's good?
What's good with you, bro? Let everybody out there know who we got on the line.
Oh, man, it's the original Compton OG Cuicide, homie.
Original.
If you don't know, get familiar.
The original Compton OG Cuicide, man. You know what? Man, you had, like, when I heard your story, because you know there's a lot of artists out there with names that don't really match what's going on in their life, but I can say right now, and I'm going publicly, and this will be recorded and replayed, this is one of the truest and realest brothers out there. This dude introduced me to some people that helped me get some of the banners and all that together with this radio station right here. And man, I appreciate you hooking me up on that Fix Your Face tour. I was the host of that. It put a little change in my pocket and took me a lot of different places, man. I want to come to you and say thank you for thinking about me, man. And these doors is always open up here at everybodyradio.com to you, OG Cuicide.
Mandatory. And I'm going to get up there, man, and, you know what I mean, come post with you, man, and do a show with you. Man,
absolutely, man. I'm waiting on you, man. But, you know, I tripped out, man. You told me something that I had known you for years. And one of the things is your story on how you got your name and all of that. And then I know you wrote you got your bio and all that out. So I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, dude. But just, you know, your whole life and your story, and if we can get it in like 10 minutes, the way you turned everything around, dude, that's like amazing to me, dude. And I think about that, dude. I was looking at a picture when you hit me on Facebook, man, and you mind telling some of the people some of your story right here on Everybody Radio?
Oh yeah, man. You know, like you said, you know, a lot of cats got names, and you know, their names don't really fit who they are, you know. They call me Suicide, you know. For one, December 31st, 1991, you know, I attempted suicide. And, you know, God wasn't ready for me at that time, man. You know, he told me don't rush it. When he's ready, he'll come holler at me personally, you know. So he blessed me, man. And, you know, since then, you know, I've been putting this music out and, you know, doing the acting. And I just started a company, CG Films. You know, as we speak, we sitting here editing right now. You know what I'm saying? My folks, Kibo, you know what I'm saying, and Ray Rich, we sitting here right now, man, doing the editing on this nice video that's going to be coming out for, you know, Kibo's new album that he's getting ready to drop. So ready for that. And be on the lookout, too, for that Never Give Up single and video, February the 18th, iTunes, Rap City, etc. So check me out, February the 18th. Yeah, I mean, I got this new album, and it's based upon my life. And, you know, to anybody that's going through a struggle or been through anything, or, you know, even to bring that back, you know, ever thought about suicide, man, I'm here to tell you, never give up, point blank, period.
Man, absolutely. And you know what? Your story is a testimony, because a lot of people use these nicknames, and I don't want to go into it, but some people out there got nicknames where they're really not that. But, man, you know, you do a light version of it. Let me do this real quick. Did y'all hear what he said? On December 31st, he actually took a gun, put it to his own head, and pulled the trigger. Bullet went through his head, and God did not take him home. He's still here alive. He made it like, you know, I tried to kill myself, right, and then went past it. But I'm saying, think about it, man. Put yourself in, and then, you know, some of the struggles that he wrote in his book, in his bio, and I had a chance to read it. He was going through hard times. He was going through problems, man. This is a real, true life story that should be wrote in a book, man. You know, first of all, I'm going to say this because I know you wrote it in your book, so everybody know. But he was raised up in the foster system without a mother and a father. Mm-hmm. And then he became a gangster in the city of Compton and was having problems and going back and forth to jail, to the penitentiary and all this kind of stuff. And then afterwards he decided, you know what, I'm done with all this. That's it, it's over, I'm gone. I'm going to kill myself. Took a gun, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger and shot himself through the head. and did not die, and then overcame that, became an even better rapper than some of the highest paid rappers in the world, and made videos, got a film company. Now he's doing acting. I've seen him in a few TV shows now, and I'm talking about he got the name OG Suicide, and I had known him for years and did not really know the story. You see the knot in the abrasions on the side of his head, but you don't really question people on where did that come from. And for him to really sit there and tell me a story, if you feel it like I'm saying it, y'all, this man got a real testimony. This dude got a rip, man. This is a lifetime story that I swear, if I could put whatever it took to put behind your story, man, and get it out, it would be done, dude. It would be done.
It's coming. And one thing I do say, and you could quote, a hospital ain't the only thing with patience. You could quote that.
Hey, can you say that again?
A hospital ain't the only thing with patience.
Wow.
You can quote that.
Wow. That's
deep. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Hey, and it's deep and true. It's deep and really, really true. You know what I'm saying, man? And dude, for people who don't know who you are, or people who do know who you are. And I can also say this. He goes around the world now and actually does suicide prevention and awareness, because guess what? After this happened, I was with him on a couple of his suicide awareness prevention trips and different things, and he's telling the young folks, I'm more successful after I tried that. If I would have just held on and did what I'm doing now without the attempted suicide, I'd be in the game. It wouldn't be, but you know what?
And the success would have still came, That's why I say never give up.
But then
no matter what your situation is or how bad you may feel like life is, if there's a will, there's a way.
Man, I'm going to say this. I got a cousin named Wayne, man. He was in the military. He took a gun to his own head, and in about 3 or 4 days, he was no longer with us. And everybody don't get the opportunity to come back and tell your story, man. So you are a shining star. You are one of God's favorites, man. And we do rock. We got a couple of your songs here on the station, and we will be dropping them as soon as this conversation is over, man. But I'm telling y'all, this right here is a testimony. And the funniest part about it, you went from gangbanging and doing drugs to driving Hummers and Rolls Royces and all that other stuff. Like I said, I seen your shows. I seen you in a couple of the shows on TV and hanging out with famous people and all that. And to some people, it may seem like you got all that overnight, but it wasn't. And you know what? Anybody out there, check OG. No, you don't have OG Suicide on your Facebook. You got Don. What is it on there? What's your Facebook page?
Don Sizzle.
Yes. Spell that out for the people, because it's people already hitting me up like, wait a minute, who is that? This and that is coming through my texts on my phone and this and that. So spell that out so people would know exactly how to go to your Facebook and check you out.
Man, my Facebook is Don Sizzle, DonCizzle. And for those that want to follow me on Twitter, and I hope you do, because it will be a life experience, because I stay doing things, man, and I stay doing a lot of positive things, because, my one thing that I do in life, man, is, give back to the youth, especially the youth that's going through stuff. So, however I can help y'all, man, because I got a buddy, man, that hit me up last week that had a homegirl. His homegirl was texting him and telling her that she didn't want to live no more, and she felt like killing herself. My boy Ryan, and I told him, man, whatever you do, just have her to call me, give her my number, anything. It don't matter what time it is or nothing. She wouldn't call me on the phone, but she sent me through the text. And, I had asked her what was going on, and she sent me a couple of emails back. And the emails that she sent me, what she actually was going through was not that serious for her to be feeling the way she did. So I kind of broke down a bit of my life to her in a text. And I'm talking about a long text. It took me a minute. It took me like 25 minutes to get it all in there. And when she texted me back with, laughing out loud, and with added to that was, it's too much to swallow. And she said, like, man, I really see that what I'm going through really ain't that bad, and I really appreciate you taking time out to even talk to me. And based upon, I didn't even know who she was, never seen her before, but just a text, I was able to get in her mind, man, and convince her, like, never give up. So that's what I'm on. And anybody want to follow me on Twitter, it's at OGCUICIDE and the number 1. OG Suicide 1.
Absolutely, absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. This dude got a good story to tell. Like I said, his story, I consider myself a tough dude. I consider myself a cool dude, nothing feminine or soft about. I don't cry about movies or none of that. But to know this man's story is to know a good story. This story needs to be made a book out of, and I promise you, man, you know what? I want to sit down and talk to you a little bit more myself. Not that I'm in no suicidal mood or nothing, because, see, some dudes is playing with their nickname. Yeah, I'm killer, and I'm this time. You ain't nothing because you faking.
Yeah,
this dude actually
did. There's a lot of
it.
cats out there, man, that, you know what I mean, swear they killers and all that. They wouldn't kill a punch in a drinking contest.
Yeah.
So they stuff out there like that, man, because, you know, just be yourself. I tell everybody, homie, everybody ain't meant to be a killer. Everybody ain't meant to be tough. Everybody's meant to find out who they are and live their life. Don't try to live another life or your life through somebody else. Just do you. Be you. You know what I mean? I mean, keeping it 100. I know cats, man, that's in general scary. You know what I mean? But I don't even look at that part of their life. I mean, they cool to me. So, you know, I don't even knock them. Like I said, everybody ain't the same. We all different people. So you can't judge nobody.
Well, if they want to judge me, just let them know I'm the dude that's on the radio talking to you. That's what I'm here to do. I'm the one. I can't go in the penitentiary long as you was up in there, man. I'm going to let y'all have that, man. If they didn't get me before now, I'm done. It's over. They going to have to catch me up in here talking to y'all. Now, if I talk too much and that's against the law, that might be my ass. But other than that, I ain't doing nothing else, dog. Hey.
You good,
yeah,
man.
I ain't doing nothing else.
Doing what you doing.
Man, my job is to bring people like you to the forefront, just to somebody who might not know your story, or just in case to somewhere you may not have been heard about. But other than that, dog, man, you know, they make a lot of little BS movies about these other Lifetime stories, man. You got a real one, dude.
I'm gonna tell you what, man, this be easy.
I'm gonna be bringing it to him, too. Trust me. I'm gonna be bringing it to him. And I'm in process of writing a film right now. I'm going to be shooting a pilot in 2 weeks. And it's titled Unfinished Business. You know, that's the actual name of the film. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep my hands busy, man. Like I said, started the film company. We sitting here right now editing Kibo video. And, you know, Ray Rich, he's a cold dude when it comes to the editing. Cold dude with that camera. And, you know, I'm a cold dude when it comes to the vision. So I'm just trying to get artists, man, that's out there to start painting pictures, you know what I mean, like Rembrandt, to their videos. And let's not everybody's video look the same. That's why the world is getting bored with the music that's going on today, because everybody is following the same concept. I'm trying to get back to them days, man, where what I'm actually saying you can picture in your mind.
Well, I got a picture, man. I picture in your video or in your movie, you sitting in everybodyradio.com doing an interview, and it go real big on the air. You know what I mean?
Nice little plug.
Yes, sir.
You know I got a shot for you in there.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. You know what? You shot at me and your other stuff, man, and we're going to keep on getting it in, and this is how we're going to do it, man. Good looking out. I appreciate you taking the time out of your evening while you guys are over there working at your studio and talking to us live up here at everybodyradio.com, man. Much love.
And I thank everybody for lending me an ear and, you know what I'm saying, just listening to what I got to say.
Absolutely, man. We about to drop 2 of your songs, man. You know what? I think I'm going to drop that Wonder Why and Give a Little Bit. Y'all, this is OG Suicide from Compton, and he earned his name. He wasn't given his name. His name wasn't made up from no rah. This is who I think I want to be. OG Suicide earned his name. So y'all keep on listening to us live right here on everybodyradio.com.
Peace.